Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every single pink diamond card in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM from worst to best right now. And I'm doing this list with only 13 pink diamond cards in the game as of right now. I think it's the perfect time to do it because there just aren't that many pink diamonds out yet. I'm sure in the next couple weeks we're going to get a lot of new pink diamond cards. But as of right now, I think it's a good time to go through and rank every single one that's currently in the game. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 18,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Trying to hit it by the end of January, and we're on pace. Gonna need about 50 subs per day to hit 18K by the end of January, so I'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, 13 pink diamonds, and the worst one is very obvious, and it is this pink diamond Steve Francis. If you'd like to see me hate my life, go watch my pink diamond Steve Francis gameplay, because this card is the worst. He does nothing good on the court. I understand he has a crap ton of Hall of Fame playmaking and finishing badges. His SIGs stink, so bursting and creating space with him is hard. Not only that, he does not have a good release. He does not defend barely at all because he doesn't have clamps or interceptor. And the defensive badges he does have are like meh, and they're also too low level, glove and challenger. Like, he's just an absolutely terrible card. Not a card I would literally recommend running over a bunch of rubies in this game, let alone other pink diamonds. I think Steve Francis is pretty easily the worst pink diamond in the game right now. Damian Lillard is who I have as the number 12 pink diamond. The reason Dame is this low is simply because he holds no defensive badges at all. I actually would kind of like this Dame card if he could get a bunch of good defensive badges. If he could get every badge, he'd be amazing. But unfortunately, even though he's the domination award, 2K said, screw you, you can't get any extra badges. And he didn't get any base badges at all that were key. Literally nothing on the defensive end of the court. I mean, it's pretty unfortunate, honestly, because I actually think Dame would be really, really good if he was a solid enough defender, because offensively he's awesome, but no defense at all, especially as an undersized point guard, only 6'2", makes you a complete liability on the court. And so Damian Lillard is pretty easily still number 12. Unfortunately, Derrick Rose has to be number 11, just because he's small, honestly. And it's a shame because I actually do like this card. If they had given him like crazy SIGs and a faster release, maybe I'd have him a little higher, but he's not exemplary defensively, and he really truly probably would have to be amazing defensively at this size to be pretty high up on this list. He's got very complete badges, of course, but the shooting and defense leave a little bit to be desired, especially with the lack of size, and considering the fact that his release just is not that great. He's stupid fast, one of the very best dunkers in the game, a very capable shot creator still, and solid enough defensively, but I still think he is probably number 11, lower on the list for sure. But we've now gotten to the point where the rest of these cards are at least very solid cards, like KJ, 6'11", 7'2", wingspan, hotspots from both corners, the ability to get every single badge, 13 Hall of Fame badges base, actually I think more than that, 15 Hall of Fame badges base, including a bunch of finishing, a bunch of defense, and then the ability, like I said, to get every badge, being able to add things like Agent 3, limitless range, blinders, speed booster, fast feet, unpluckable, whatever you want to add to KG to super mount on the defensive end of the court. Obviously, he's already one of the very best defensive cards in the game. He dunks the ball really well, and he'll hit his open threes, but it doesn't hurt to add three-point shoe, three-point badges, things of that nature. And also, I will say the lack of playmaking ability is a bit annoying at times on this KG card, but as a whole, I do think he is still a very, very good pink diamond card, but there are a lot of very good pink diamond cards, so I only have him at number 10, I believe. Hakeem is number 9. Hakeem is basically KG, but with a slightly better release, in my opinion, and a slightly better player build. They're pretty much the same card in a lot of ways, honestly. Both of them have a ton of Hall of Fame defensive and finishing badges. Neither of them are elite playmakers or shooters. They're very similar athletically as well, but I do like Hakeem's release a little better than KG's. I think it's a little quicker and smoother, and I also do think his improved player build helps him out a bit on the defensive end of the court, makes him a lot more viable at the center position for sure, although I kind of like him over KG at both power forward and center, to be honest. So to me, Hakeem is a very solid card, and I put him number 9. Number 8 would be Klay Thompson, who is very, very good at the shooting guard position, no doubt. Very, very viable option at shooting guard. 87 speed, 84 excel, 98 3 ball. Shooting badges are really, really good on him, of course, but defensively not bad either, with half challenger, clamps, glove, and then he's also got silver anchor, even so he's got some interior ability. Playmaking badges, they do get a help with the Evo for sure with gold blow by and speed booster, silver mismatch, not mismatch, whatever mismatch has been changed to triple strike. There we go. And then Hoff posterizer, as well as a bunch of other gold finishing badges, really help him out because now he can dunk the ball pretty well, play make better, and defend at a much higher level. So an evoed version of Clay is a really good card. I just don't think he's truly as elite as a playmaker as some people think. Very, very solid card for sure, but I think he's perfectly listed, honestly, considering I have him at what, number 8, I think, something like that. Regardless, next card is going to be, I think I'm going to go Giannis. Honestly, Pink Diamond Giannis, as amazing as he is as a slasher and a defender, which he truly is, there are some things he does not do well, and the main thing is shoot the ball. His release is not very good, his 3-ball rating is low, and he doesn't have any shooting badges. So he is a bit of a liability as a shooter. Now, in every other area on the court, is he either the best or arguably the best at his position? Yeah, probably. But I do think the lack of shooting holds him back a little bit, and so I put him down at number 7 on this list, and I think that's honestly a pretty fair spot. Jimmy is who I would go with at number 6 personally. A 6'7" shooting guard, 6'8" wingspan, able to get every single badge, meaning you can add Agent 3 blinders, limitless range. He has legit shot creation ability as well as very, very solid defense, can add anchor and brick wall as well. I just think he's one of the most complete shooting guards in the game, especially when he's badged out with the ability to defend on the perimeter and the interior at a very high level, shot create and slash at a very high level, but also even shoot at a very, very high level. I don't understand some of the Jimmy hate sometimes, to be honest. I think he's still very arguably at least the second best shooting guard in the game, and definitely deserving of a borderline top 5 spot among Pink Diamonds. I give this 5th spot to Luka despite his lack of amazing animations because of how good he is defensively and how valuable his skill set is at the point guard position. Hall of Fame clamps, ton of other defensive badges, including gold challenger, glove, interceptor, pick dodger, post lockdown, silver anchor, and pogo stick. Finishing badges are okay. Shooting badges and playmaking badges are elite, but he doesn't have an elite release, and his SIGs are not incredible either. So his size is his most valuable attribute at the point guard position, in addition to his defense, and offensively he's a little bit more of an afterthought. Secondary guy, although he does have great shot creation ability, at least because of the handles because of the playmaking badges in general. So I do think Luka is very, very solid at the offensive end. I think he's better than some people give him credit for offensively, but defensively and size-wise, what really makes this card turns him into, in my opinion, still the best point guard in the game. At number 4, I would have to go with Wembanyama. I just think Wemby is 7'4", 8-foot wingspan, hotspots from everywhere. 14 Hall of Fame badges on current. Actually, it's 16 on next, including posterizer, rise up, scooper, precision dunker, aerial wizard, catch and shoot, corner specialist, screen machine, big driver, anchor, interceptor, post lockdown, rebound chaser. Really good card. Even has the perimeter badge though with that silver clamp, so the ability to guard in the perimeter as well at 7'4" is really nice. Not to mention his release is nice and quick and smooth. I understand he's not super fast, but again, he's 7'4", and then he dunks the ball incredibly well as well. He's the biggest card in the game right now, at least among the viable options, and he, while having some small flaws and stuff, low strength, not only bronze brick wall, things like that, he is, as a whole, I still think the best center in the game, and a very, very good card. Number 3 would be Chet Holmgren. Chet is 7'1", 7'6" wingspan, hot spots forever. 15 Hall of Fame badges include precision dunker, posterizer, rise up, catch, claymore, corner specialist, limitless range, anchor, interceptor, post lockdown, rebound chaser. Again, just such a complete option, and he's such a good big all the way around. Very similar to Wemby in a lot of ways, just has +8 speed, a little bit better shot creation ability, more complete badges, Hall of Fame limitless instead of no limitless at all. And even though he's 3 inches shorter, I do think he's probably a better overall card than Chet. Also, or than Wemby. Also, Wemby is very expensive. All you got to do to get Chet is 200 blocks, which is also really, really nice. With that being said, that leads us to our final 2 cards of the video. Number 2 is going to be Adam Morrison. Despite his release, his upper, specifically the Jerry West upper, kind of being bad and hurting both his release and his fade, his completeness in terms of his stats, his badges, and his ability to get every badge at the small forward position, not to mention the John Wall drag back, Kobe escape, Trey size up, Levine dribble style, which is pretty good as well, Jamal Murray behind the back. All of the animations and different things that made this card, or make this card, as good of a shot creator and as good overall as he is. Not to mention he's an elite defender as well, especially when he's badged out. Got solid defensive stats, can get every single key defensive badge, even though he already has pretty much everything he needs. And obviously that's not even to mention the top defense or the top shooting badges and things of that nature. So while his animations are a little disappointing, I still think Adam Morrison is one of the very best cards in the game, but nobody matches Kobe right now. He's the best pink diamond in the game, and he's the best card in the game. at 6'6", 6'11" wingspan, 90 plus on every single important stat, pretty darn much. Shooting batters are insane. Finishing batters are pretty good with Hoff Precision Dunker and Posterizer. Hoff Blow By and Speed Booster as well. Hoff Clamps and Glove can get every badge. Incredible release. Really solid SIGs. I think Kobe is my favorite card in the game still. He's the best card in the game still, and he's very easily the best pink diamond in the game right now. So there we go. Went through all the pink diamonds that are currently in my team. Let me know what y'all think of this list in the comment section down below. I just realized I missed 3 of them, the Evo cards. Wow, I just realized. D'Angelo Russell, Blake Griffin, and Dirk Nowitzki. I completely forgot to put them on there because they're Evo cards. But when they are evolved, I will say this real quickly. D'Lo would probably be in the Clay Hakeem range. That's where I would put D'Lo. Blake would be at the KG level, maybe a little below it, and then Dirk would probably be D Rose. He'd be the third below D Rose. He'd be the third lowest, in front of only Dame and Steve Francis probably. So I'll throw those guys in there as well at the end of the video for anybody who was wondering, because I did just realize I forgot about those guys, and that's my bad. With that being said, though, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.